Coming to you live from Itch Studios in downtown San Francisco, it's time for the Do It For Yourself podcast.
That nigga Mirror made the beat. Here we
Yo, this DNA 2552, and you here to Do It For Yourself podcast, and I got one of the only legends, the way that he is, on the phone with me right now. What's up with Dutch?
Peace to the nation, bro. Peace to the coach. How y'all brothers doing?
Oh man, it's all good, man. It's always been good to be able to even be in contact with a person of your pedigree.
I appreciate that, bro. For real, I appreciate that. That's love.
You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest, before we get started, I just want to let you know that I really appreciate you, like through the bids and all, from you giving me something to read when times was tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the
Well,
shit.
that's peace. I mean, I appreciate that because that love comes right back, man. It's beautiful. We build this time together through words and thoughts. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate being able to connect with you. And that's, really build up that thing.
Yeah, so before we get let's start this off right, man. This is Dutch right here. Dutch, could you tell them your name, what you do, and where you from?
Absolutely. They call, my pen name is Dutch, but my honorable name is Kwame T, right? 33 years old, born and raised in the bricks, coming from the culture, you know what I mean? Showing and proving who I always am, man. Coming to represent for the nation of God and representing for the black culture in general, right? Because as a people, you have to have each other's back. You got to have support for one another. And I'm all about each one teach one. Like I said, I was raised in bricks, New York, New Jersey. Came up through the hip-hop culture, that whole, the 80s and 90s, when hip-hop was really getting his legs up underneath it. And started writing at a young age, 12, 13, didn't really make anything of it until I got incarcerated. And once I had to rely upon my own skills to make my voice heard, that was the first thing I turned to, was writing. And, that's really what it is, and the rest is now.
Man, that's big, bro. That's big. Because for real, like, you really take the mind outside of the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real, though.
That's peace, yeah.
I speak from experience.
That was my intention.
Yeah, you did a great job, bro. On all forms. Even at the end when it was crazy, it still was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, absolutely.
So,
it was always about to take the energy that I had and the talent that I had and turn those into lessons. I learned something from Travis one a long time ago. He said, you got to get the people's attention before you teach them. And I wanted to, for people that may have, recognized how I was patterned using the process. The first book was about getting your attention, about Dutch being a gangster and Dutch being an individual who made his own way and decided the whole court in court, right? Or whole street in the court, better yet. And but in part two, I kind of wanted to give you a perspective of how we can change the community and still be gangster, right? The pros and cons to that, right? You don't have to, wave your fist in order to make a positive difference within the community. You don't have to be a saint to make a positive commitment and contribution to the community, but you have to have intention, sincere intention to make a positive contribution to the community. And that's what I really wanted to teach you too.
Yeah. That's because look, I got that out of like what you just said. Like one of my favorite movies is King of New York. And in that movie,
right.
The writer that wrote that movie distressed like how he was the king at the end. Like when he pulled up on the copy, like, bro, that motherfucker was like raping kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like he had broke it all down. Like I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that because it's real.
Sure did. Sure did.
But
Yeah, I
man,
mean, what I've been doing with these movies, man, now, coming from step to step, going through Dust, because as I know you know, Dust has already been made into a movie on BET. Dust 1 is on BET. Dust 2 and 3 is on BET Plus. I
yes,
also did a preview called Angel, three episode series about Angel, the making of Angel,
yeah, that's gonna
right?
be
And that's
dope.
on BET Plus.
Hey, but
And you know, I've got a couple other movies on too.
like your drive is amazing because like I said, bro, I did my first bid in 2003. I was 16 years old, and I came home when I was 23.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying? 2010, 2009.
right.
So like the drive that you have, like from books to me being a grown ass man, to interviewing you, but before I interview you, got me an interview. You know what I'm saying? On your,
This call is
you
from a
know,
North Carolina correctional facility.
but you had interviewed me on y'all's podcast, the Prison Riot Radio.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
remember.
like you really gave me my first break. But what I'm saying is like the drive, like from me being a grown ass man, from me being a kid reading your book to now when I came home, you had movies on BET and I really was watching them like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Congratulations, bruh. And
I mean, one thing that pushed my drive, man, I'm gonna tell you really for real. I mean, being truly honest with you, hard body, I do have a natural drive. I'm a natural go-getter. I'm naturally proactive. But when you wake up every morning and there's no light at the end of the tunnel except the light that you create, that you are, then you have to be that light. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait for something to come at the end of the tunnel. There is no light. There's no light coming. No one's going to create that light for you. You'll never see light unless you be that light. And so, you know, my actions move 186,000 miles a second. And when I bring that energy to anything that I do, then it's got to be magnetic. You know what I mean? And so that's why I do what I do, is because I have no light at the end of the tunnel except for the ones that I create step by step. And that's what's going to bring me freedom. That's what's going to bring me justice. That's what's going to bring our whole society equality.
shit, man, that was big right there, bro. I don't think too many
Yeah.
people even. I didn't even think you was gonna hit me with nothing, but that was the realest shit I ever heard, bro. From you know what I'm saying, like in your situation,
I
and how
appreciate
you
that.
feel me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I've been down there. You know, I ain't never even heard nothing like that.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, that's some real shit, dude. I mean, like I said, man, you know, I got this new movie out now called Sin, and it's on Tubi. I need everybody to go out and check that out. Sin with Angel Love. Lil Gossett Jr. is one of the movies I'm most proud of. It's also promoting my case. I need as many people as possible to come through, whatever they can do to assist me moving this case. I mean, moving this movie by putting it on their Facebook or their Instagram and promoting it. You know what I mean? And letting the world know, yo, go check out the God's movie because it's going to really uplift a brother and really help me to make it out of here. And hit me up through Jay Renee, my wife Jay Renee. Hit me up in hip hop humanism or Prison Riot Radio at gmail.com.
Shout out to Jay
right
Renee
there,
too.
You know what I mean? That's my moon.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Renee. You know what I'm saying? Because she definitely be holding it down.
Absolutely.
Queen.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Queen of history. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like,
Absolutely. The God is be building, man.
you definitely running numbers on these movies, man. I'm definitely need to be in the movie, man.
Hey, man, we need to talk about that, man, because I want to do some things on the West Coast, man. I really want to connect with everybody. That's the thing, man. We all got a story to tell, man. We come together and tell it, man. I want to see, because a lot of times we see a lot of these cities, you know, with the exception of maybe Snowfall, most of these cities that deal with the urban life are coming out of the East Coast, man, and we really need to tap into the West and bring that back to the forefront and bring that truth too.
Yeah, that's
so,
serious.
you know what I mean?
So.
We definitely need to do that, especially with the Bay, the history out in the Bay, man. Y'all got your own language, your culture. Y'all salute our energy, man. E40 and the brothers, everybody out there, San Francisco, Oakland. Yo, man, listen. y'all like the blackest part of America, for real. So I really salute y'all, man.
Oh, anything. Shit, thank you, man. They gonna appreciate hearing that, man. We love you out here, man.
Absolutely.
And everybody know you, man. Before I
No,
came
that's
in here,
cool.
I was telling them like, man, I got Dutch on the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? And at my job, a lot of my partners they was sentenced to life. They did 40 years. I got hella partners that was on death row, and you know what I'm saying. So like they was like, man,
Right,
for
right.
real. I had a couple wanting to run up in here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like, for real,
Yeah,
man.
send them my salute, man.
Yeah, your
Send them
name
my love and
definitely
my
hold
salute, man.
your
For real,
name.
man, because you make it up out of head, man.
Your name definitely holding that weight that you wanted to create it to, bro. And like even though you in that
Nah, it's
situation, you out here creating revenue for other people. So it's like that's big, bro.
Nah, for real. For real. That's what I love to do, man. Like I said, man, and the thing too, man, is I want to stress too, you know what I mean, for the time went out, man, we got to teach these babies, man. For real, the babies are the greatest. We got to get out there, man, and really do and teach these kids who they are. You know what I mean? We got to teach them who they are and what it is about our ability to be a great people. And that starts with thinking, being conscious. A lot of times, man, you know, the school system doesn't generate thinkers, man. They generate puppets because all they want you to do is regurgitate the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s instead of manifesting the mathematics that create a whole new reality. You know what I mean? They just want you to regurgitate information. And so we got to teach these babies that they are the creator of their future. You know what I mean? And they have a responsibility to themselves and to their future to maintain whatever it is that we pass down. And so let's teach these babies, man. Let's raise these babies, man. Well,
Yeah, for sure. And that's really serious to let the people know what's going
You
on.
have 60 seconds remaining.
So they don't forget. I seen a skit earlier from my dude from the dope area. He was like, man, don't forget, man. As soon as you get locked up, you gonna make that phone call, calling the people that you really need. Stay with them. You feel me? Stay with the fam.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Word.
important that the message
Word.
is people get that message. That's serious. That's really serious. I know you
Yeah.
about to call back. You
And
calling
yeah,
back?
man, yo, make sure I appreciate y'all, huh?
Are you done? All
You
right.
have 30 seconds remaining.
You could call back. You could be done though.
Okay, now I'm gonna come right back. Yo, hold up.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
come
yeah,
right
call
back.
back.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's all good. Show some of them. Pull some of that up.
Yeah, got it. All right, so here's the cover to Dutch, guys, right here. That's Dutch, and they're on Dutch 3 now.
Yeah.
They're on Dutch 3. Also, he has a QR code. Reach out to everything he does right there. Scan that screen, folks. You see it right there. Scan that QR code. It will bring you right to his website with all his content, including kind of a document that tells you his life story, kind of his bio, and all the links to other interviews and other stuff that he's doing.
Yeah.
And then he also has Prison Riot Radio.
Prison Riot Radio was like, as soon as I came home, that was the first interview I did when I came home. It was during Black History Month. I was with Jay Renee. It was the dopest shit ever to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Renee. She really be holding it down when it come to taking care of business and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, here we go. Hold on. Yeah. So we were just showing them the covers and your QR code, and I was letting them know that Prison Riot Radio, you like way held me down when you did hold me down. When I first came home, that was like my gift from you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, just running it down. But like you said, it is important for us to get the youth the word to not forget what's real. Because out here, it's very easy to forget what's real, especially in these days and time.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in my day
Yeah,
and
sure.
time, like I had my own problems, but I didn't understand them. And then when I started getting older and I got to understand it myself, it became a different story. But now these young kids, they got way more access to shit than I did. And even you know what I'm saying?
So they absolutely, 100%.
So that's really serious out here. So that's been my thing. I'm releasing a lot of old music, and I be like, damn, don't do that just for the dollar, because I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I just been just releasing
Right.
it and just trying to reshape it and get the message out the best way that I can get it out.
Nah, and I salute you for doing that, man, because you're taking a responsibility on yourself to impart information.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
And like I said, man, when you online, man, you got access to the whole world. Like you said, people now have way more access to everything, resources than we had when we was coming up. That's 100% true, because when you got in your pocket, people walk around with the world literally in their pocket. You know what I mean? When you got an Instagram page or any kind of social media page that has the same, our countries around the world have access to you, but you can literally speak to the world. And I think we have to really be conscious of that we do have this power, and how are we going to use it? Right? What are we going to say to the world? What do we want? We know what the timeline is. We know what we want to say today to get a like. But at the end of the day, what you want your legacy to be, because these words are being recorded for all of eternity. Right? The infinity of digital music and language and content. Like, a lot of people don't understand that shit goes off into the universe. And it continues. Like right now, if somebody do the knowledge, you get on there and Google, you can find out that things, recordings that have been done in like the 30s and 40s are still resonating through the universe right now, are being heard for the first time, light years away. And not to speak on UFOs and not like that, because I don't even speak on the unknown and no mystery. But at the end of the day, I'm just showing and proving that your words continue to exist everywhere through the universe. So be mindful of what you're saying on these lines, because you're sending out vibrations that have real life consequences.
For sure. That's real. And like I was telling one of my partners the other day, I'm like, bro, everything I said I was gonna do in jail, nigga, I came home and did that shit. So like, be careful that shit you be in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about the big shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause you done seen it. People thought about all the terrorist shit they could do. They came home and did that shit, and then it just was nothing. So like, if you could think low, you could think real big. You know what I'm saying? And that's been my whole thing, bro. Like,
yeah, that's why my mindset is what it is. Like I said, really putting out the content that, of course, is going to make people different, entertaining people. Like, Sin is a very entertaining movie, and it's all about a young sister, and it was actually inspired. By Outkast, a song by Outkast. That's called The Art of Storytelling. And in the story, he talks about a girl named Sasha Thumper.
Was Slick Rick on that song?
He was talking about it again. I don't know if she exists or she didn't. Huh?
Was Slick Rick on that song?
No. I think he was on there, but I know it's Andre 2000 when he rapped first. He talked about something, but I think he was. I think he did bring up the anchor.
Yeah.
But in the song when he said when they were little, when they were just laying on the grass looking up at the sky, he asked her what she wanted to do when she grew up, and she said alive. Right? Mm-hmm. And that always resonated with me, because for a child to not be thinking about nothing but still being able to survive through whatever they were going through at the time and make it to being grown up, it touched me and never left. Right. And when I did the movie Sin, when I was writing the movie Sin, I named her Sasha Thumper because in my heart and my mind, I wanted her to grow up. I wanted her to exist, but I couldn't sugarcoat it. So I had to give her the issue that I felt was probably going to be a part of her existence now. And so she's got a daughter. She's striving to get, she's addicted to drugs, trying to get her life together. And when she misses her daughter's birthday, right, when she hits like rock bottom, it's almost for her that she really want to give it all up. And that's when she meets that's when she meets Sin. And the first thing she would say to her is like, yo, because she used to be the valedictorian in school. And the first thing she would say to her, yo, used to be valedictorian in school. Like, what happened to you? You know what I mean? But sin comes into her life and she turns her up in the wrong way, but she at least gives her life back, her energy back.
Yeah.
And, you know, we see what happens with that energy from there. So it's a real good story. Like I said, it's on Tubi. The shit is ill. Everybody to watch that shit like 4 or 5 times.
Man,
Like, don't just watch it once and tell everybody to watch it. Get that drink on while you ain't home. Just hit the button. You know what I mean? We need to make that drink the number one movie on Tubi.
But you know, everybody always looking for somebody to watch, something to watch. So as soon as you say Tubi, you got a movie on Tubi, bro, people looking that shit up because it's boring as fuck out here. and we be looking forward to something new. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Hey, did you?
Right.
You know, I went skydiving when I came home, bro, because I was in the joint the whole time during Corona. Like, when I go home, I'm jumping out of one of the planes. They got me fucked up. Speaking of, be careful what you think about. I came home. I skydived for my next video that's about to come out. I've been shooting it for the past couple months, but I finished it last week. I did everything in the sky. Yeah, I did everything in the sky, man. And on my skydive, I went to Vegas. I jumped out 15,000 feet in the sky. It was like an 8-minute drop.
Wow.
Real talk.
Yeah, what that feel like though?
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
The crazy part is, since I wanted to do it so bad, it didn't feel like nothing. But when I landed and I got to thinking about it, I can tell you the honest God truth, Dutch, going in the courtroom, talking to court-appointed lawyers, talking to judges was way scarier.
Hey, yo, I can see that though. I can see that, kid. Roll up, though.
In my jump, you'll be able to see
that. I was pleased.
Yeah, in my jump, you'll be able to see that I wasn't scared or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Oh yeah, and on that storytelling that you was telling me about, Slick Rick on there. Yep, Slick Rick, and I remember that video. I remember as soon as you said it, I remembered it because that was like one of their first like stories for real.
Yeah, man, that was a big, that was a profound statement. You know what I mean? For any child to make, even in his own imagination. And I was just, I'm glad you out. Like I said, man, I'm glad you out there doing it because what you said matters, man. When you say that when you got out, you did everything you wanted to do, you said you were going to do. That's an example for brothers and sisters that's still behind the G-Wall right now. Yeah. Saying that, yo, whatever you put in the air, you got to come back and show and prove that, man, because that's who you are. And you can't let nobody stop you from following what it is that you're trying to achieve. You can't let nothing get in your way. And I think that you are an example to individuals out there, man, showing exactly what that looks like. So I salute you for that. That's big.
Man, shit, that's big. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, bro. But you know we gonna keep it going for sure, man. We gonna keep it going, man.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna stop. I'm over here. I've been brainstorming like a motherfucker, just trying to for real, for the most part, have fun and show people that I am and do what I want to do to get accomplished what I got to get accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
You know how that go.
Nah, for real, man. That's we got to put something together, man. Put a little team together. I mean, whoever shot your video, we can do a movie.
Man,
find out what he's doing and how he put this together, put some ill joints together, and come out with something banging.
Bro, I be telling him all the time, let's do a movie. He know that I'm movie ready. I'm like, bro, we move. You feel me? Like, I'm ready, bro, because for real,
right.
Like, most of my albums and the shit that I drop is, like, movie-orientated. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just rapping ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hold on, I put it all together this way because I wanted to make a movie, but I couldn't break it down like that. So I do it in the shortest term. Play the beat.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, holla at him, man. I love that. I would love to get down with you, man. If we collab on something, man. Be like, for real.
Yeah,
That would be an honor for me, man. Well, I'll let your man that got the camera and let's see what we can make happen. Because, you know, a lot of times, man, we just got to be proactive, man, and put that energy out there. And let's do what it do. Because so much stuff come off of just really just being about the moment, being spontaneous. And shit sometimes just blow up from there.
For real. That's the move. I've been telling her, I'm definitely gonna tap back in with him because I'm waiting for him to get at me with this video. I know he gonna it's a lot of work he gotta put in on this video because I got a lot of shots. So but as soon as he do, I'm gonna sit him down like, bro, what's up? But I always be on him. I'm working the budget and everything. So like, however we try to do it, we can get it done for sure. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, man,
like,
yo,
bro, we got Shaquille, bro. You feel me?
Let's put something together.
Yeah. We got Dutch over here. He put the play down. We get the script. We just gotta shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Word.
we gonna run it for sure. But
yeah, so let's do that. Let's put that together.
We definitely gonna put that together.
So I really appreciate this opportunity that you gave me, man. For real, I gotta rotate. I gotta make some moves, but I really appreciate this opportunity. Put me in a position, man, to be heard. And like I said, man, let's connect, man. Let's make this shit happen, man. Real recognize real, man. So let's put something together, man, from east to west.
Oh, for sure. We're going to definitely put that play down, man. It was always good speaking to you every time. And I love you, bro. Hold it down. And look at this.
I love you too, bro.
Make sure that
hold it down, man.
Make sure
everybody out there, man, come through, hit me up.
Yeah.
On Prison Riot Radio. Prison Riot Radio at Gmail, man. Come through, hit me up. Watch that movie Sin 10 times. You tell your cousin to watch it 10 times, and his cousin to watch it 10 times. And we can send that shit up to 1 billion. Hold up, man. Let's shoot for the moon, because even if we miss, we still be among the stars.
No motherfucking doubt. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit up the movies. I'm about to go watch it at least twice tonight before I fall asleep, because I'm about to go straight to the spot when I leave here, man.
Well, that's big. I appreciate you, man. Love, man.
That's all one, man.
And can you tell us what we can find on your website? Because we have your QR code up also, Dutch. Is he still there?
Hello?
What'd you say, bro?
Is that still there? All right.
So you guys can also scan the QR code. You can go right to Dutch's website. It has a lot of his content, interviews, including Prison Riot Radio.
Yeah, and make sure y'all tap in, watch all the movies, hit Tubi, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going up. Dutch doing his thing on the movie side. And thank you for watching the Do It For Yourself podcast. It's going up, y'all. Have a good one.